Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope all of you are fine and doing well. So the topic here that we will discuss today, it is the compounds of xenon. Before the study of its compound, you guys must know that what is basically the xenon. So here the xenon is basically a noble gas. It is a noble gas that belongs to group 8A as it contains 8 electrons in their valence shell, so it should be inert, but it is the only noble gas that reacts directly with the halogen atom. It can directly react with the halogen atom, and which one halogen? It can directly react with the fluorine. And when it is going to react with the fluorine, so it makes different compounds of the xenon. These compounds are basically stable. These compounds are stable. On the other hand, they can be obtained in large quantities as well. So this is a reaction as well as a very economic, because in this we can obtain the large quantities of the compounds of the xenon that are going to be react with the fluorine. So a lot of compounds of the xenon we have. Before this, you guys must know that what is the main atomic number of the xenon, as it is denoted by the symbol which is Xe. This is used for the xenon, and the atomic number of xenon is basically 54. So its electronic configuration that we can take, it is the same to krypton, and the remaining for its valence shell is 4d10, 5s2, and 5p6. It contains 8 electrons in their valence shell, which is the 2 plus 6, making 8 electrons in its valence shell. So this is its simple electronic configuration. Now we will discuss its different types of the compounds. So the compound that it can make with the fluorine, the first one is as XeF2, and then we have XeF4, then we have XeOF2, then we have xenon hexafluoride, then we have hexone oxygen and OF4, then we have xenon O3, and then we have xenon O4. So these are the compounds that are being made by this xenon while reacting with the fluorine and oxygen. Now it contains different types of the oxidation state when making up all these compounds. Now what are these different oxidation states? Let's have a look on this. Basically, when the xenon is going to be form these types of the compounds, it show a variation in its oxidation state, and its oxidation state range from +2 to +8. Now oxidation state, it is basically the apparent charge that an atom will have when it is present in a molecule or when it is making up a compound. Now the apparent charge on the xenon, it ranges from +2 to +8. If I'm going to write over these all compounds once again, now the first one compound we have for the xenon is XeF2, then we have xenon tetrafluoride, then we have xenon oxygen fluoride, then we have xenon hexafluoride, xenon oxygen and F4, then we have xenon trioxide and xenon tetroxide. These are the compounds. Now oxidation state of the xenon over there will be +2 in this, and in xenon F4 its oxidation state will be +4. Again in oxygen compound its oxidation state will be +4, and when where we have F6, again xenon will oxidation state carry +6, and here it contain again +6, and when it is having its bond with the oxygen, its oxidation state will be +6, and when it is having O4, its oxidation state will be plus 8. So the range is from plus 2 to plus 6. Now, what are the main physical properties of these compounds? It has different physical forms. For example, the first one, which is xenon difluoride, it is a colorless crystal. This is their physical state. Likewise, the xenon tetrafluoride, it will be also in the colorless crystals. The third one compound will be also in the colorless crystals. Then the fourth one is will also be in the colorless crystals. And then we have the xenon hexafluoride. It is also in the colorless crystals. Then there we have xenon oxygen tetrafluoride. It will be in the form of colorless liquid. And xenon trioxide, it will be in the form of colorless crystals. And the last one, which is xenon tetraoxide, it will be in the form of colorless gas. And after this, we have the fluorides of the xenon. Now, fluorides of the xenon are basically compounds of the xenon when they are reacting with the fluorine. Likewise, we have XeF2, we have XeF4, and we have XeF6. These are called as the fluorides of the xenon. Now they can all prepare by the use of different types of methods, and when these compounds are being removed, then they can have the immediate reactions with the different compounds. These are called as the fluorides of the xenon. This was a very simple topic that we have discussed. I hope you guys understand, and if you have any queries, you may ask me about that in the comment section, and I will get back to you guys soon. So the next topic that we will discuss, it is the chemical reactions of the fluorides of the xenon. What type of reaction they can have with other compounds. For that time, you guys keep learning and have a good day.